Since Bloxburg just became free, here are 15 secrets only people who paid for Bloxburg will know about. So let's get right into it. The first secret is the old pre-built houses. Before we got the new house catalog with tons of pre-built houses, we only had 6 pre-builts in Bloxburg. Out of these 6 houses, only 2 are still available to purchase today, the starter house and the cozy cottage. This is what the 4 removed pre-built houses looks like. All of these houses were built in 2017, so they have a lot of nostalgia for older players and are very clearly outdated. Since you can't buy these houses anymore, people playing after the game is free probably won't know about these at all since they're so rare to see in the first place. The second secret is what old Bloxburg used to look like and how it exploded. Bloxburg looked very different until August 2023 when it was finally renovated. This is what the original Bloxburg looks like. It's so different from what it looks like today. The cashier job was also different and much simpler to do, with only 1 task available and much less pay. In August 2023, Bloxburg actually exploded in Bloxburg servers and turned into a pile of rubble to tease the upcoming update. There was a Bloxburg food truck across the street until we actually got the renovated building. The update not only renovated the building, but it renovated the job completely and added a lot of new tasks and paid significantly higher. It also changed the job pay to depend on work experience instead of promotion levels, which is how the jobs all work today. Bloxburg was the highest paying job in the game for most players, and people really loved this update. However, Bloxburg's job updates haven't always been good. New players may be disappointed to learn that prior to the April 2024 update, jobs used to pay significantly more. In this update, the Bloxburg developers made it easier to level up and make money at lower work experience levels, which is obviously great for new players. However, they also made jobs pay much less at higher levels, so when new players level up, they aren't going to make as much as old players used to. For example, I used to make 200k at pizza delivery in 1 hour, but now I only make 148k an hour. This is literally a 26% decrease. This update understandably caused lots of in-game protests, and people were just not happy about it. Someone even made a UGC item against Bloxburg communism. Even though many players believe this update is unnecessary and unhealthy for the game, Bloxburg stuck with this update and refused to change it, so this is what we have today. The next secret is that you can build a 2-story house without the multiple floors game pass at all. To do this, place a flat glass roof on top of the first floor of your house where you want the second floor to be. Then, resize it to be as tall as a normal wall. Place a normal flat roof on top of your first floor to be the floor of the second. You can place items and decorations on top of the roof and decorate it just like a second floor. The only downside to this trick is that you can't add doors or windows on the second floor. It's still a very useful building hack for new players, and the glass roof makes it so you don't necessarily need windows. The next secret is that you can change the color of your buttons in Bloxburg. Most paid access players know this, but it's a hard setting to find for the first time. To do this, go to your settings, options, and then click on the box next to primary color. You can enter the RGB code for any color you want here. This allows you to make your game prettier than just having the normal blue buttons. The next secret is that there are secret languages. Below the primary color option in settings, you can select the language for your game. 4 of these languages aren't real languages and are troll languages. As you can see, these languages are so random and make the game quite confusing if you don't know where the buttons are. This doesn't really have an in-game function. It's just a cool feature new players don't know about. The next secret is that you can hide players' houses. When someone's house is hidden, it blocks you from entering and shows this message instead of their plot. Someone's house will automatically be hidden if you report it. You can also hide houses without reporting them by going into settings, clicking advanced settings at the very bottom, and changing show whose house to no one. There's also a similar option below that says show whose assets. I honestly have no idea what this does, so feel free to comment down below if you know. The next secret is that Bloxburg has a removed game pass. This game pass was unlocked stereo, which allowed players to play any audio they wanted on their radios, at the nightclub, or in their vehicles. This game pass cost 400 Robux. However, in 2022, Roblox no longer allowed players to play custom audio in games. They could only play audio the game developers uploaded themselves, rendering the Game Pass useless. Bloxburg removed the Game Pass and provided compensation for anyone who bought it. There were 3 different options: 40k Bloxburg cash, 2k Blockbucks, or a neighborhood for 3 months. In my experience, this game pass wasn't used that much, but the reward after it was removed and just having options for what you got was really nice. The next secret is how to get a free vehicle. If you're new and don't have a vehicle and want to get around the map quickly, you can simply use a pizza delivery moped to get around for free. You don't have to be carrying a pizza, and using the moped like this won't end your shift. Since the April 2024 update, these mopeds are significantly faster than what they used to be as well. This is a really fast and free way to go wherever you want. Just remember that when you get off the moped and move away from it, your shift will end and you won't be able to use it unless you teleport back to Pizza Planet. The next secret is that you can make traps on your plot. This has been around for a long time and may make a comeback with Bloxburg being free. To make this, place a basement and build literally anything you want in it. Then, instead of covering the top of the basement with floors, cover the top of it with carpets like I'm doing on the screen. You'll have to place carpets around the edges of the basement so they cover it and fill in the middle with a floor. Alternatively, you can place floors to cover most of the top and place carpets in the middle. Carpets don't have collisions in Bloxburg, so anyone who walks over your carpet will fall into your basement. If you don't build a way to get out, then they will just be stuck there and helpless to do anything until they teleport away. The next secret is what the old Bloxburg map used to look like. The Bloxburg map has changed a lot over time, but new players only know about the current map. In 2017 and part of 2018, the map was much smaller and didn't have the highway, campsite, or second gas station. In June 2018, all of these were added to make the map much bigger. Bloxburg also didn't have the parking garage until 2017, but this wasn't a major change since no one ever uses this building anyway. Finally, new players won't know about the gym and Bloxburg's appearance before they were renovated in 2023. They also won't know about the old observatory or the old beach. The next secret is the lightning strike trophy. The lightning strike trophy is incredibly rare and can only be obtained by getting struck by lightning outside of your house. It's super hard to get struck by lightning since its locations are completely random and very sparse. Storms are also rare in Bloxburg, and having a storm is a requirement to even get struck by lightning. While you can increase your chances of getting this trophy by playing in a neighborhood and setting the weather to thunderstorm, it is still very time-consuming and difficult. If you ever get this trophy, it's super rare, so don't be afraid to show it off in your house. The next secret is the giant seashell trophy. This trophy is relatively easy to get actually. It spawns around this corner on the cliffs under the observatory. You typically wait here for a few minutes until the trophy spawns, and then you can collect it. Even though this trophy is so easy to get, and you can actually get multiple trophies, many paid access players actually don't know about this either, so it's one of the rarest trophies in the game. It's also a perfect addition to summer houses, so I'd recommend getting this if you haven't. The second to last secret is that you can bulldoze only certain types of items on your plot. When you use the option to bulldoze your plot, if you click options instead of continue, you can select what categories of items you want to keep on your plot. The last secret is the keyboard shortcuts in Bloxburg. If you play on computer, these are available in build mode and make building much easier. G is delete, F is paint, C is clone, Ctrl Z is undo, Ctrl Y is redo, J changes your grid size, U hides blocking objects like the roof, B changes the time in build mode, V is resize, and T is transform. It takes some time to remember these, but you'll get used to them as you build more and find that you can build much faster using these shortcuts. Anyway, that is going to be all for this video. Comment down below how many of these secrets you knew, and feel free to subscribe for more. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.